Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're checking out what if Guinea-Bissau formed an empire. Now, I'm pretty sure they were a part. Were they under the British Empire? Africa map. Uh, colonialism, colonial borders, colonial borders. Colonial borders. Okay, so this will give us a better idea. Okay. Okay, okay, they were a part of Portugal. So this was Portuguese. So thank you, Google. So this was a Portuguese colony. Their neighbor up here was their neighbors were French. And they also have Cabo Verde, but it's a little too hard for them. So they'll be going after Guinea itself, the other Guinea, which is the actual Guinea who. Okay, never mind. And in the peace treaty, we see full annexation. Now, this was only the first one. So, of course, they're gonna fully annex the country. Like, in the beginning stages, they're gonna fully annex all the countries they capture because, well, why wouldn't you? It's free land. Just gotta make sure don't accidentally click on the wrong territory area of a nation. Yeah, looks pretty good on the map. Now we see Guinea-Bissau having a little, oh wait, I forgot a bit of land here. Sometimes I have trouble forgetting what is with what. So, Guinea-Bissau has a good border here. Plus their original border here. So they'll be going after Senegal and the Gambia. We've recently done the Senegal, Senegalian, whatever. I made us an empire for Senegal last time. That was the last empire video we did. And they also invaded in Cabo Verde. We can look at a peace treaty in which we see full annexation yet again. Because this is only the beginning. This is just the beginning. Like, there was so much. Like, their country looks pretty interesting, but Now they have themselves a nice little border over here with Mauritania. But they won't be going after Mauritania just yet. They're actually going after Sierra Leone and Liberia. And in the picture we see yet again some more foreign annexations. Because they were really small, so they're probably just going to keep annexing countries until they can actually get strong enough to not have to do that. And yeah, this is going pretty well for them. Now I think we should give them... Pretty sure this area is the Gulf of Guinea. If we look at a better map of this region, it will say what it's from. Yeah, this says it's the Gulf of Guinea. So yeah. So they're probably going to capture all the Gulf. But for now, they go out to the Ivory Coast. And also Burkina Faso, just because it looks cool. And after these countries, yeah. Looks like they're trying to form a pretty weird looking empire. And we still see full annexation, obviously. So yeah, they're still fully annexing countries, obviously. They're still not powerful enough. Yep, this is good. Alright. Pretty sure these borders are looking pretty good. Yeah, this is going pretty good. Alright, so their empire looks good. But there's still, well, this area. So they'll be attacking Mali. They go in from the border. And I'm pretty sure they already took their capital. And now they're just moving around, capturing more and more land until we see the capitulation of Mali over to Guinea-Bissau. Now, will this look good? No. But trust me, they're still going, because they will go after Mauritania next, completely cutting them off from the coast. Making sure they send all of their military in. Making sure to, they also invade the Western Sahara. And then they invade into Morocco. Yeah, this empire is becoming kind of giant. But, this should go pretty interesting. Anyway, let's look at the peace treaty, which Morocco won't be getting fully annexed this time. So you already know. Mali will obviously get fully annexed because, well, and also Mauritania too. And yeah, a good portion of Morocco here. And also the Canary Islands for some reason. And also they gained the Madeira and the Azores Islands from Portugal for some reason. I don't know why. But that was interesting. I don't think they even planned to get that, but I guess it was a gift. So yeah, they have Canary Islands, which is originally owned by Spain. They have these two islands, which is owned by Portugal now, but now it's theirs. Well, I guess Guinea-Bissau was a part Portugal. I guess it makes sense that they would get these two areas. So Portugal actually is transcontinental, which they span in three continents. That is, well, their mainland here in Europe, their island right here in Africa, and then these guys who are on the North American plate. So Portugal can be considered North American and African too, not just European. Alright, let's just get the borders done. Enough yapping. Now this does look pretty good. The empire is growing exponentially, which is pretty nice. Now, I really don't know what they would do next. I guess they would probably try. Oh, wait, I think they were just trying to take over the Gulf of Guinea. Yeah, that was the plan. Anyway, they will begin to invade into Niger, capturing their capital with relative ease, and making sure they get every single major city that's here, even though they're probably just right in the middle of the Sahara Desert. But still, there's probably major cities built. But they don't stop there because they will go after Nigeria and help to expand their coastline in the Gulf of Guinea, which they will actually get that. And then they invade into Cameroon. Zero context. And they also invade these islands. and Equatorial Guinea and Gabon, and also the Congo. Not this Congo, this Congo. For some weird reason. I don't know why. Also, they invade the Central African Republic. I don't know what their goal is, but... Oh, Chad, okay. I guess it's just to make the borders look a little better, I guess that's why they're doing this. But it doesn't exactly help. But let's look at a peace treaty. Once we actually see full annexation of all the countries that just got invaded. So we can go ahead and get rid of all of the bordering. The borders from the territories. And then we'll get... So this is the land that they will get. These are the countries. This is them before. And this is them now. Spanning a lot of ways. Now I am going to have to color in all the provinces. But YouTube is my passion right now, other than drawing, which I do draw, but not that much anymore because I'm basically a full-time YouTuber now, but I'm still gonna have to do school and stuff. I have to find time to like study and then also record videos and all that stuff. It's gonna be hard, but I'll try my best. Now they still aren't done here. Pretty sure they would probably just send an ultimatum over to Angola demanding this region, which they would probably just accept. Because it just looks weird, having it still part of Angola. And now we see an ultimatum getting sent to a country. And who will that country be? It is the DRC itself. Guinea-Bissau is demanding that they give up some of their land along this area. Just so this doesn't look that bad. But I'm pretty sure they will just agree because they're pretty weak compared to them. So, they actually managed to get the land that they wanted. Just making sure to go along this area here. And yeah, that looks way better. Just so you know that it's not a, they didn't get invaded, they just had an ultimatum. And yeah, Guinea-Bissau is looking pretty nice. But they still have some more things to do. Which is invading the rest of Morocco for some reason. Who knows why they did that? But they also invaded into Algeria, so I guess that's fair. Flare? What? Well, okay, very interesting aspect here. They're very interesting. Guinea-Bissau has invaded Northern Africa, a bit of it. Let's go get the peace treaty. Oh, let's go get that full annexation now. You know the drill. Yeah, I think that's a nice little empire. When I say little, that's an understatement. They're pretty large. Now time for what? What the? Time for this. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, this is a very interesting scenario. I know it's been a while since we've done the Doodle Empire video, but I think I might plan to do a live episode when I can actually go live, which is when I get back from Pikeville after Thanksgiving. And it'll be a live Doodle Empire video, Doodle Empires video. Like it would be so different from every other one. And yeah, that'll do it for today's Empire video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Goodbye.